Happy Monday, April 22nd, everyone. Hunter here again at North Central Weather Center. And in today's weather forecast, we have more frost and freeze conditions to talk about and significant severe weather potential looming later on this week. So let's get into the details here in just a moment. But before that, if you are new to the channel here, make sure to subscribe to North Central Weather Center as we'll keep you covered here for your weather forecast across the North Central United States this year. Also be sure to press the like button, the thumbs up button down below. It helps out more than you know. Let's get into today's weather forecast on a beautiful Monday, April the 22nd. You can see this morning temperatures did start off very chilly, almost fall or winter-like across the north central U.S. Temperatures into the middle and upper 30s to low 40s. As we go into the afternoon, warmer temperatures will be working in here across the north central U.S. into the 60s, potentially into the 70s out here into the central plains, into places like Nebraska, into Kansas. Maybe can't even rule out some low 80s in western portions of Kansas. In our southwesternmost viewing area, we'll keep an eye on that. Looking at precipitation trends through the day, outside of a sprinkle or a shower up here across eastern North Dakota, most of us, 99% of us here in the north central U.S. will remain dry today. Going into tonight, a disturbance with a cold front will start to move in across the upper Midwest into the Great Lakes region. This could bring us some scattered showers across portions of the UP of Michigan, into Wisconsin, back into northern Minnesota and North Dakota going through tonight. And even so, we're not seeing a lot of rainfall. The rainfall amounts will stay into a few hundredths to a tenth of an inch of rain. Really not that much to come around as we go through the night tonight. Going into Tuesday, April 23rd and Wednesday, April 24th, looking at a couple cold fronts moving across our region. You can see the first of which coming through the Midwest and moving through the Great Lakes as we go through the day on Tuesday. Going into Tuesday night, the first initial cold front will be moving through portions of the Ohio River Valley, and a second reinforcing cold front will be on its heels across portions of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. This reinforcing cold front Tuesday night will drop south through the viewing area or eastern viewing area as we go into the day on Wednesday. That will actually enhance our colder air across the Midwest, the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley for Wednesday morning. So let's look at that. So as we go into Tuesday afternoon, here are your high temperatures. Obviously, you can see where it's a little bit cooler here into the Ohio Valley, parts of the Midwest, the upper Midwest. That's where we do have some of those rain showers moving through with those cold fronts. Where it's drier across the Great Plains into the Dakotas, but especially Nebraska, back into Kansas, those temperatures will be into the 50s, 60s, even some 70s out there as we remain dry Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday morning, waking up, heading out to work, school, or just taking a jog outdoors, make sure, folks, that you do bundle up because temperatures will be starting well below freezing, especially up here into northern Wisconsin, into the UP of Michigan, northern lower Michigan especially. Some of those areas could be dipping down to near 25 degrees as we go into Wednesday morning. Looking at Wednesday afternoon, remaining chilly across that region. That's where we have that reinforcing shot of cool air from Canada moving south across the Midwest and Great Lakes. Back here to the west, we have a little bit of some warmer weather because of that ridge of high pressure out west starting to nose its way eastward. So that could give us some 60s out here for the Great Plains and our western viewing area for Wednesday afternoon. Precipitation trends Tuesday and Wednesday. Starting here on Tuesday, here comes that cold front. We could have a few scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder here from Chicago down there towards St. Louis, Indianapolis going through the day on Tuesday. A few residual snow showers and rain showers to the north across Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and the UP of Michigan with that second cold front will be possible during the day as well on Tuesday. Going into Tuesday night, we're keeping an eye on areas from the Ozarks and Missouri through downstate Illinois around the Carbondale area to Paducah, Kentucky, down toward Evansville, and then over toward Louisville and Cincinnati. Those areas could have some scattered showers or a rumble of thunder Tuesday night. Then going into Wednesday, most of us will start drying out. Strong Canadian high pressure system up here across the Great Lakes will dry us out. Sunshine will start to poke out of those clouds as we go deeper into the day on Wednesday as we clear out those clouds from north to south. south, although we do have a couple of showers possible across southern Kansas on Wednesday throughout the day. That will be possible, but no meaningful precipitation there. Maybe a quarter to half an inch of rain, really nothing to write home about. Other than that, we're really not seeing any real heavy rainfall during that Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, just watching out for up to around a quarter, maybe half an inch in isolated spots of rainfall accumulation going through that time frame. Now, late week, Thursday, April 25th through Sunday, the weekend, April 28th, things start to get busy here. And let's talk about this. On Thursday, the 25th, we have a trough out here outside of our area across the Pacific Southwest, a ridge of high pressure in our airspace here across portions of the north central U.S. By Friday, the 26th, late week, that trough that's across Arizona, Southern California will strengthen and eject across the Great Plains in our western viewing area, and this could lead to some interesting weather. So the Storm Prediction Center already highlighting a level 2 out of 5, a slight risk of severe weather from the Hastings, Nebraska region down here toward Dodge City, even Salina, Kansas, as we do go through that Thursday, April 25th timeframe. All modes of precipitation and severe weather will be possible, including damaging winds, large to very large hail, and tornadoes out there on Thursday. Let's look at Thursday's setup here. Dew points trailing from the western Gulf of Mexico all the way up through the Great Plains here into Nebraska, into the 50s, 60s further south with our dew points into Kansas on Thursday night. Dry line cold frontal setup. We have some 1,500 to 2,000 joules per kilogram, so some moderate instability or CAPE, your convective available potential energy there on Thursday. We have a little bit of a speed maximum, especially outside of our area on Thursday, and a little bit of a low-level jet to help rotate some of those supercells if we do get them on Thursday. You can see Thursday morning general timing. This could change a little bit. The warm front lifting north. These mainly during the morning will be large hail producers here across Kansas, so those quarter, half-dollar size hailstones may be possible across places there like Dodge City, Salina, back down there toward Wichita there on Thursday morning. Thursday afternoon, we're watching the dry line to the west. Those could produce supercells further to portions of Nebraska, down there into Kansas. We'll keep an eye on that. And then as we go into Thursday night, more forcing up near the triple point, the low pressure system, the warm front, the cold front, and dry line set up there toward Iowa into Nebraska. We'll have to watch out for some rotating storms up there. Even though the Storm Prediction Center right now doesn't have it outlooked, that could be possible with some stronger and even severe storms locally in those areas for Thursday night. Going into Friday, I think Friday is the worst day for severe weather. Ultimately, more widespread severe weather from the Des Moines area back through Omaha here, Topeka and Kansas City, back to Wichita, Springfield, Jefferson City, and Columbia there into Missouri, the Ozarks region, and then back there into western Illinois, Hannibal, and towards the Quincy, Illinois region for Friday. I do think this day could get upgraded to an enhanced risk as we get closer. Dew points well into the 60s here, up into the Midwest Friday night. Instability, weak to moderate. We have a lot of instability across this region, and the speed maximum, your mid-level jet, is actually pretty strong across eastern Kansas into the Ozarks region in Missouri there Friday night, and a ferocious low-level jet over 60 knots. We saw this last week with the setup across Iowa, which produced several tornadoes. We could see that again for Friday. So Friday morning, already rocking and rolling Friday morning. Large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes possible here from the Midwest down here into the mid-Missouri Valley and outside of our area into the southern plains. Friday afternoon, I'm very concerned about supercell thunderstorms that could start to develop here all across our viewing area, especially from the Midwest on southward through Kansas into Missouri Valley there. And then Friday night, as those storms push eastward, they could start to weaken a little bit as they move toward the Illinois Valley, but still capable of producing all modes of damaging winds, large hail, very large hail, and tornadoes as they move east through Friday night. Going into the weekend, we have another trough moving in across New Mexico. That will eject across our viewing area by Sunday. This could lead to a new low pressure system in the Texas Panhandle outside our area on Saturday. And you can see Saturday night, there will be quite a bit of instability here, of deepening instability reservoir across our eastern viewing area as we go into Saturday night. That could spark more widespread severe weather, mainly near the Red River vicinity south of our viewing area, but here into our local region, we'll have to keep an eye on it into eastern Kansas, Missouri, and maybe western Illinois again. And you can see the Storm Prediction Center only right now has Wichita back toward Dodge City, Kansas, here into southern, southeastern Kansas, and toward the Joplin area into far southwest Missouri outlooked with that level 2 out of 5, that slight risk. Then as we go into Sunday, that deepening low to a 1,004 millibar low as it approaches portions there of Omaha will be moving in, and you can see instability starting to climb in the Ozarks region again. Out ahead of that cold front setup. Again, more severe weather possible Sunday into Sunday night. We'll keep an eye on that. Locally, though, between now and next Monday here, a week from today through the 29th of April, a lot of rainfall to go around, folks. We need it, especially up here in northeast Iowa. 2 to 4 inches of rain over a drought-stricken area. We have to watch for runoff, but this is good news as the drought will start to improve with these rainfall totals as we go from today into a week from today through Monday, April 29th. So that is certainly some great news. Well, we'll keep you covered here at North Central Weather Center with your latest weather forecast. Another video scheduled for Wednesday, so make sure you are keeping up to date with that. Again, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. Like the video if you like today's weather content. We'll give it a thumbs up down below, and I appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their Monday, April 22nd out there.